Good evening, Denmark. It's me, your host of the Denmark Daily. I'm here today to bring you all a closer look into the Elsinore Castle. As most of you know, today is the day of the recently departed Prince Hamlet's funeral, and I was given the honor to read a eulogy about Hamlet because I had, what some might say, an overlooking view of his life, and members of the court felt that I would deliver an eloquent speech about his life. So today, I'm going to recite that to you all right now.
Between sand and stone,
we all knew him as Prince Hamlet, son of the late King of Denmark and heir to the throne. And even though he was not the only death that we have experienced in Denmark as of recently, his life deserves to be talked about in great detail. Hamlet had his strengths and his flaws, just like most humans do. But Hamlet was different, and sometimes his flaws outweighed the good he was trying to accomplish, and in some ways, he ruined the lives of those around him. Hamlet was deeply affected by the death of his father. It is unclear how close they truly were, but the event of his death triggered a lot of sadness and depression within him. His depression was then deepened when his mother, Queen Gertrude, married his uncle, the newly crowned King Claudius. Hamlet was constantly and frantically searching for an answer to his father's death. It plagued his every thought, and only until he came in contact with the spirit of his father was when his mind became more focused on what he had to do. Hamlet asked the ghost, "Where wilt thou lead me? Speak, I'll go no further." The ghost told him the truth about the way he died at the hands of his brother Claudius. The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown. Hamlet became devoted to avenging the death of his father. In his mind, he came up with a plan in order to get closer to killing Claudius. He wrote in his journal, "So uncle, there you are, now to my word." Hamlet then proceeded to act mentally insane. He was crude and obscene and said many, sometimes humorous, but other times hurtful things to the people around him. The one that he hurt the most with his actions and words was Ophelia, may she rest in peace. The reason that he projected so much hate onto her was that he believed that all women were evil and untrustworthy because of his own mother. She was unfaithful to Hamlet's father, and that forever affected the way that he viewed other women. However, these two were briefly lovers, and everyone knew about it. Claudius and Polonius, Ophelia's father, even believed that Ophelia rejecting him was the truth as to why he was acting crazy, which we now know that it was not. In the end, what led Ophelia to her unfortunate death was when Hamlet killed her father Polonius. This was something different in character for Hamlet. Before this occurred, he was always wary to killing Claudius, even when he was alone and vulnerable, because in one instance he thought he was praying, even though he was not. Claudius said to himself, "Pray can I not, though inclination be sharp as will." Hamlet had issues with commitment. Unfortunately, he never thought that he was good enough, which was one of the main tragic flaws of himself. Throughout his life, Hamlet proved to be quite clever. He had the ability to weasel himself out of many situations, especially if he felt that he was in danger. There are two precise moments that Prince Hamlet truly amazed me, and it was when King Claudius tried to trap him into death twice. The first one was how he escaped back to Denmark from England after he discovered the plan of the newly departed Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and the second was how he avoided not one but two ways people were trying to kill him. But unfortunately, both of these traps ended the lives of Queen Gertrude, King Claudius, and Leartus. A disastrous series of events, but everyone got what they deserved in the end. I do wish that Hamlet was more impulsive throughout his life. Unfortunately, his wariness caused the deaths of many people around him. If he just had had the courage to kill Claudius from the beginning, the story of these tragic events might not even exist. Hamlet was truly a great man, and he loved Ophelia dearly, which he showed at her funeral. "I loved Ophelia, 40,000 brothers could not, without their quantity of love, make up my sum." But he just lacked confidence in himself to restore justice in his life and throughout the castle. Hamlet is leaving behind his loyal friend Horatio, whom he trusted completely. He was fiercely loyal to him and always trusted him with his plans and findings. Oh Hamlet, why did you leave us so soon? Oh Hamlet, why was your mind corrupted by that ghost? Oh Hamlet, we will all miss you. A final goodbye, Hamlet. May you rest in peace wherever that might be.